But this is it is low again. It was low for very small moment. It was low. Very small moment.
That's great. How was the manual? Did you ask you?
Yeah, this is the recent one. 34. Zero.
What? Your love reaction.
And so, for the fourth time, hi, how are you guys? We have restarted our live stream again. Okay. Because of, see, again, like I said to you, we are having some internet difficulties. It might be there for, I don't know how much time, but yeah, it is there. It is just the internet connectivity problem is there in our system. But I've changed the position. New live room. But let's see if this is good, not good. We'll again come back to our topic. We'll come back to our topic. Everything. Let me come live over here so I can see everything. Okay. So let's discuss, as we were discussing our triple candlestick pattern. In that we were discussing bullish abandoned. I will again, because of this interruption, I will again start. Welcome user 746439. Welcome on the live stream. Thank you so much for being a part. I would want you all people to join my Telegram group. Okay, for joining the Telegram group, what you need to do is very simple thing. Click on this live stream over here. Once you click on this more option, you will see my Telegram group over here. Please join the Telegram group because it is the most important for you. I am available over there even after the live stream. Just take advantage of that thing. Okay. Coming back to our topic over here. So, as we were discussing regarding the bullish abandoned baby over here, what we discussed till now point that this is a bullish abandoned baby. We discussed the color condition. What should be the color condition? Because it should form in a specific condition only. It is not just a random chart pattern which is formed. This is a specific condition chart pattern formed. So we have to look for each and every condition specifically. Okay. First condition. What we discussed till now point that this is a bullish abandoned baby. First condition of this chart pattern is candlestick pattern. Sorry, not chart pattern. First condition of this candlestick pattern is that the color condition, first candle should be of red color only. It should be a red color candle. Okay, second candle should be of red or green, does not matter. That's the one reason I made it in a red and green color. Okay, so it does not matter if it's a red color, if it's a green color, it's really does not matter. Third candle should be a green color candle over here. It should be a green color candle compulsorily. So color condition is what? First red, second red, green does not matter, and third should be green. Okay. Now let's understand a trend condition. What should be a trend condition? First, we this candle pattern, once again, where is it? So this candle pattern should be only formed in a downtrend where market is moving from high price to the low price. It should only form in a downtrend where active sellers are there in the market. AS means active sellers who is trying to push the market from high price to the low price. They should be there in the market at any how point. They should be there from pushing the high price to the low price. They should be here. Okay, active selling is required over here. Active selling. Okay, after these things, after this active selling thing, what else do we require? We also require that from here, as doji, this is a doji candle. Doji candle means what? Doji is an indecision candle, doesn't know if it wants to go above or doesn't know if it wants to go down. There are like basically neutral people over here. After this, as the trend is what? An downtrend, which is making an active sellers. So seller try to push their strength. I told you strength is not constant. Strength is always and will always will be variable. Sometime it is too strong, sometime it is not there, sometime it can be a mid. Okay, so strength is always changing. Strength start good from the start of the sellers, but once they were coming down, 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 the strength kept on decreasing. Okay, sellers kept on leaving the market. Once they have done the selling, they took the profit, they left. They entered, they sell, they took the profit, they left. They kept on leaving, and the strength kept on decreasing. After the doji candle was formed, the strength of the seller was completely gone. Gone. Strength of the seller was gone from the market over here. After that, what happened? After the strength of the seller was gone, now there is a decision timing. That's why a doji candle is called as what? A decision candle. Sorry, indecision candle. What happens in indecision candle? It doesn't know if it wants to go above or it doesn't know if it wants to fall. Okay, so indecision candle forms, and after that, when we see a gap opening is a last condition. Okay, I will tell you about gap later. Then a green candle is formed. That means what? From that indecision, strength decrease, the seller strength decreased, indecision became no seller there in the market. Now who took over? Buyers took over. But for what reason? But for what reason? Let's discuss that reason. That reason is basically our up and gap down opening both. In the bullish abandon, maybe we can see a gap down and gap up opening at a same point. Okay, I will discuss that thing. Just let me just clear the chart over here. We will discuss as a fresh about gap up. Where is the gap up? How does the gap up happens? And what are the impacts of the gap up and gap down opening in the market? Because mostly you have seen gap up happens when there is a bullish candle and gap down happens when there is seller candle. But in the bullish abandon, maybe two things are happening at one point. There is a gap up opening as well and a gap down opening as well. Both at the same time is happening. Okay, let me just explain you these things. Why there is no eraser, like erasing like this, but we have to tap into each drawing whichever I draw. It should be done. Okay, clear, everything clear. Now there are two situations which is happening over here. One is gap down as well and gap up as well at the same point. Welcome user 709694. Welcome on the live stream. Thank you so much for being a part of this live stream. User 386331. Welcome on the live stream. Thank you so much for joining it. Please join the Telegram channel so that I am available for all of the people even after the live stream. Okay. Where is the Telegram channel? Telegram channel is over here. Once you click on this more option, you will see the Telegram channel over here. Okay, so please make sure to join my Telegram channel. Welcome user 899842. Welcome on the live stream. Please join the Telegram channel and be a part of this live stream even after the live stream. Okay, I am available over there. Whatever doubt, whatever issue you are having, you can completely just join this Telegram channel and ask me even after my live stream. Okay, please join the Telegram channel. So as we were discussing regarding what we were discussing regarding a gap down and gap up opening over, which is both things are happening. For example, see, from the closing price, this is the closing price and this is the opening price or whatever, where we can see a gap down opening. Where we can see a gap down opening, and from there an opposite reaction is also happening of a gap up opening. Why this thing is happening, how it is happening, I will tell you. Okay, first, when the market was, like I said, market was what? An downtrend. Active selling was happening in the market. Yes, active selling is was happening at that time, was happening a downtrend, a gap down opening game because of whatever sudden supply, sudden this, sudden that, whatever it is. But as market was already falling down, seller already sold the market a lot and they pushed the market down. After that, a gap down opening is happening. Now the strength is not there, which confirmed by what? Which confirmed by our doji candle over here. This is our doji candle. By the doji candle, we confirmed that gap down opening. Even after a gap down opening, even after a sudden supply more increase in the market, we still are not having a strength of the seller, which will make the market go more down. Okay, so even after a gap down opening, the movement was not supported. For example, I will give you example. If institutional people today invested a very good huge amount, for example, let's say they invested 100 million or 200 million, they invested. If other retailers don't support that buy movement with that huge buy investment, if that buy is also not supported, then the market doesn't go that huge up. It will just go that 100 million, 200 million pump up, and then after again the sideways market will start up. If it is getting supported by the retail buyer, then we can see the market going more up. Okay, so support is needed. One cause is made. This is a cause, a downtrend, sorry, and gap down opening has made, but a gap down opening is not being supported by the sellers, which means strength is not there for the sellers. After a gap up opening, we can see a green candle over here. That means what? Even after a downtrend, even after a, sorry, downtrend plus a gap down opening, seller couldn't make a green red color candle. They made a buyers made a green color candle. It justifies what? It justifies that now, even after a gap down opening, sellers are not strong. Who are strong? After a sudden hike up, sudden price up, because now this was that situation. Like I said, indecision doji candle, this was that situation where buyers entered in the market in a very huge quantity. Huge quantity. Why in a huge quantity? Because now they know that after a gap down opening, red candle, red big candle was not formed. Why? Because strength is not there. Now, who will take advantage of this? Welcome back, Jay Prakash. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Thank you so much for being a part of this live stream. I hope you are a new user. And if you are a new user, I have a very good opportunity for you of gaining one Dogecoin completely for free of cost. You can get one Dogecoin free if you are a new user. So if you want to grab this reward, please do tell me that you are a new user in the live stream comment section, and I will tell you the process as well, how you can achieve this one Dogecoin, which is the world's most popular meme coin. If you want to get world's the most popular meme coin in your hand without doing anything, then tell me, because I can show you one very single way in which it is possible. How? You can, I will show you one second. Yeah, simply 1 month ago I joined. Okay, you joined 1 month ago, but after that 1 month, have you ever done the deposit? Have you ever made any investment, any deposit in the market, any trade you have taken till now point after the 1 month? Okay, is it, that's a question for you. Your first deposit is done already, that you have done your first deposit already, your deposit is already done, you have taken the first, second, third, fourth, whatever trade you have already taken. Okay, because if this 1 month is already has been done, then I have better option for you. Yes, sir. Okay. Then I have one better reward for you. Okay. Can you see this is an ad section? In the home page, you can see an ad section over here. If you scroll down this ad section, you will see there is this 200 future credit. What does that mean? 200 future credit means what? Okay. If you are a new user, for you, if in the live stream deposit, you saw the live stream deposit, right? Live stream deposit is here. This is the live stream deposit. Okay, this is that live stream deposit which is just under you right now, like you are watching it from there. If you make sure that you are do a deposit of how much, do a deposit of just minimum 20 USDT. If you do the deposit of 20 USDT in the live stream deposit, okay, live stream deposit is very important. Okay, if you do it in the live stream deposit, then you can get what? You can get 200 USDT as a free future credit in your account just by doing what? 20 USDT. 10x amount of amount you will be getting from my side. From my side, you will be getting 10x amount over here, which will be used for what? Taking a trade in Ethereum or in BTC. So the idea behind is to show you how a big investment helps you earn a big profit. And trust me, you are today, if you take this trade, you will be in the utmost luck. Why? Because we can clearly see. Can we see this thing? 1 second. Can we see a very good rally in the Bitcoin today? Can we see a very good rally? It is moving up. It will move more up. In an half an hour, 1 hour, it will cross this highest point. It will cross that level as well. Again, it will go to 93, 400, 93, 200, 500, somewhere around here. It will reach. So today, if you take this 220 USD deposit in the live stream, where in this live stream, can you see a live stream over here? Deposit. If you click on this live stream deposit and deposit 20 USD, take a trade in BTC right now. I assure you that you are gonna get the most huge profit from the BTC, because you will be taking a trade of how much? You will be taking a trade of not 20 but 200 USDT worth of trade will be taken in the market. 200 USDT worth of trade. I have told you this one thing: whenever a person increases the investment, the profit increases side by side as well. Now we are offering you first free big investment over here. This is the first free big investment, just with what? 20 USDT. Just with simple 20 USDT, you can get a free big investment of 200 USDT. So click. Basically, if you deposit in INR, you are an Indian person. That's why I'm explaining in Indian. अगर हिंदी में समझ रहे तो हिंदी में समझाता हूँ, ठीक है? अगर आप डिपॉजिट करते हो आज 1800 रुपए का यूएसडीटी जो होता है 20, 1800, 1800 या 1900 के आसपास वो आएगा एक्सचेंज रेट के हिसाब से जो भी आएगा। अगर आज आप डिपॉजिट करते हो 20 यूएसडीटी, आपको फ्री क्या मिलता है? फ्री मिलता है 200 यूएसडी, जो है लगभग 18,000 का। लगभग 18,000 का यूएसडीटी आपको फ्री मिलता है। क्या करने के लिए? ट्रेड लेने के लिए इथेरियम और बिटकॉइन में। आज बिटकॉइन मार्केट ऑलरेडी अच्छा खासा अप मूवमेंट में है। अगर आज आप बीटीसी में ये 200 का लॉन्ग पोजीशन लेते हो तो आपको प्रॉफिट नहीं नहीं बोल के 100, 150 या 50 से 60, 70 मतलब 100 की रेंज में आपको आराम से प्रॉफिट मिलेगा। जो प्रॉफिट आप यूज कर सकते हो विड्रॉ करने के लिए भी और नेक्स्ट ट्रेड लेने के लिए भी आप यूज कर सकते हो। तो ये आज वो वाला एक मूवमेंट है जहां पे आपको एक बड़ा डिसीजन लेना है प्रॉफिट के तरफ में, जिसमें फायदा ही फायदा होगा। सिर्फ 20 यूएसडीटी से आप कमाओगे 200 यूएसडीटी का ट्रेड। उसके बाद उस 200 यूएसडी का ट्रेड बीटीसी में लेके आप क्या करोगे, आप नहीं नहीं बोल के 100 से 50 यूएसडीटी कमाओगे उसमें। सिर्फ 20 यूएसडीटी इन्वेस्ट करके 100 से 50 यूएसडीटी का प्रॉफिट मिलेगा, क्योंकि आज मार्केट में मोमेंटम है। आज मार्केट में मोमेंटम है, इसलिए ये अच्छा बेहतर प्रॉफिट मिलेगा। इस प्रॉफिट से क्या करोगे, आप विड्रॉ कर सकते हो या फिर दूसरे ट्रेड भी ले सकते हो, ये आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है। ठीक है, पर मेक श्योर करना कि डिपॉजिट कहां से कर रहे हो, सिर्फ और सिर्फ ये लाइव स्ट्रीम के ऑप्शन से ही डिपॉजिट कर रहे हो। ये मेरा लाइव स्ट्रीम है यहाँ पे और ये मेरा डिपॉजिट ऑप्शन है यहाँ पे। सिर्फ और सिर्फ ये डिपॉजिट ऑप्शन से ही क्लिक करोगे तब जाके ही वो आपको 200 यूएसडी मिलेगा। ओके, कोई डाउट है, कोई सवाल है मेरे लिए तो प्लीज आप कमेंट सेक्शन में जरूर पूछ सकते होंगे कि अगर कुछ चीजें नहीं समझ में आई है रिवॉर्ड के बारे में तो आप पूछ सकते हो। ठीक है, ये मेरा डिपॉजिट ऑप्शन है यहाँ पे। सिर्फ और सिर्फ जय प्रकाश, अगर आपको कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, कुछ चीजें नहीं समझ में आ रही है तो प्लीज आप मुझे पूछ सकते हो। ये कमेंट सेक्शन में कमेंट करके कुछ भी अगर सवाल डाउट कुछ भी आता है तो प्लीज कमेंट पे कमेंट करके पूछो। अगर अच्छा रिवॉर्ड लगता है आज प्रॉफिट भी कमा सकते हो, क्योंकि बिटकॉइन मार्केट ऊपर भी जा रहा है। अगर ये सारा प्रॉफिट कमाना है आज के आज तो प्लीज मेक श्योर करो कि ये डिपॉजिट बटन पे सिर्फ और सिर्फ लाइव स्ट्रीम के डिपॉजिट बटन पे क्लिक करके आप डिपॉजिट करिए। नो सर, कोई सवाल नहीं है। ठीक है, तो आज डिपॉजिट करोगे आप 20 यूएसडीटी आपके अकाउंट में, लाइव स्ट्रीम से डिपॉजिट 20 यूएसडीटी, 200 का ट्रेड बीटीसी में प्रॉफिट देगा 50 से 100 यूएसडीटी तक का। ये डिपॉजिट करना चाहोगे? अगर हाँ तो प्लीज ये डिपॉजिट पे क्लिक कीजिए एंड डिपॉजिट कीजिए। सिर्फ 1800 का डिपॉजिट करके 18,000 का ट्रेड मिल सकता है, 10 गुना ज्यादा। ये सिर्फ एक ही बार होगा, क्योंकि हम रिवॉर्ड देते हैं लोगों को कि एज इन कि तुम ट्राई तो करो कि बड़ा इन्वेस्ट करके कितना बड़ा प्रॉफिट कमा सकते हो, ये उस चीज के लिए। ठीक है, सिर्फ एक बार आएगा, बाकी का दूसरा जो बड़ा इन्वेस्टमेंट वो आपको ही करना है। ये पहला हम फ्री में दे रहे हैं। तो कोई भी चीज जब भी हम कोई फ्री में देते हैं उसके पीछे एक्सपीरियंस होता है, कि आप एक एक्सपीरियंस गेन करो कि ऐसा करके क्या होता है, ये करके क्या होता है, वो करके क्या होता है। ये सब चीजें आप सब कुछ करके एक्सपीरियंस गेन कर सकते हो। तो मेक श्योर करो कि ये वाला फ्री एक्सपीरियंस वेस्ट मत करो। 200 यूएसडीटी बहुत बड़ा अमाउंट होता है अगर देखा जाए तो। ओके, तो जयप्रकाश, आप अभी एक्चुअल में कितने यूएसडी का ट्रेड लेते हो, मैं सब जानना चाहता हूँ आपसे कि आप जनरली जब भी ट्रेड लेते हो तो आप कितने यूएसडी का लेते हो, कितना पैसा लगाते हो एक ट्रेड के ऊपर, आप एक एवरेज बता दो। हाईएस्ट की मैंने कितना लगाया था? तो जयप्रकाश, आप अभी एक्चुअल में कितने सर आई कैन टुडे डिपॉजिट 9.68 यूएसडी, बट ऑफर वो 20 यूएसडी का है। आज आप 9.68 लगा सकते हो, ये समझ गया मैं, बट ऑफर वो 20 का है। यहाँ पे आप, मैं देख पा रहा हूँ, देखो मैं आपको दिखाई देता हूँ। ठीक है, 2 यूएसडी 20 ये देखो ना, यहाँ पे मैं क्या दिखा रहा हूँ, डिपॉजिट 20 एंड अनलॉक 200 यूएसडी। यहाँ पे दिखा, ये क्या दिख रहा है, 20 लिखा हुआ है, 20 ओके। यहाँ पे आपके स्क्रीन पे आप देख पा रहे होंगे 20 यूएसडी डिपॉजिट करोगे तो आपको क्या मिलेगा, 200 यूएसडी का डिपॉजिट, जो आपको ट्रेड लेने के लिए ही काम आएगा। उसके अलावा और कोई काम भी नहीं आएगा वो, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे 20 लिखा हुआ है, ये वंस इन अ लाइफ टाइम अपॉर्चुनिटी होती है फ्री एक्सपीरियंस गेन करने में। और आज तो मार्केट भी अच्छा पंप कर रहा है बिटकॉइन का। सो प्लीज अगर हो सके तो आज ये यहाँ पे डिपॉजिट पे टैप करके जरूर डिपॉजिट कीजिए, ठीक है। प्लस इसी के साथ साथ मेरा लाइव स्ट्रीम का ग्रुप जरूर ज्वाइन कीजिए। ये मेरा लाइव स्ट्रीम का यहाँ पे जब आप मोर ऑप्शन पे देख रहे हो, ये मोर ऑप्शन यहाँ पे है। जब इस मोर ऑप्शन पे क्लिक करते हो तो आपको ये पहला ही यहाँ पे दिखाई पड़ता है, क्या दिख रहा है, ज्वाइन टेलीग्राम ग्रुप। ज्वाइन टेलीग्राम ग्रुप, ओके। ये पहला ही दिखाई पड़ता है, ये टेलीग्राम ग्रुप को ज्वाइन करना है। यहाँ पे जैसे ही क्लिक करते हो आपको क्या आता है, यहाँ पे zbit.com लाइव विथ यश, देख रहे हो, zbit.com लाइव विथ यश, ये ऐसा एक ग्रुप आता है। ये ग्रुप को जरूर ज्वाइन कीजिए। वेलकम यूजर zback22 from Indonesia, welcome on the live stream, thank you so much for coming down this live stream, okay। कट गया क्या, रिप्ले क्या है, कीजिए। वेलकम यूजर zback22 from Indonesia, welcome on the live stream, thank you so much for sir I was joined, okay। was joined मतलब क्या आपने छोड़ दिया वो ग्रुप पहले, अभी अभी मतलब आप ग्रुप को ज्वाइन नहीं कर रहे हो, कट गया क्या, रिप्ले क्या है, वेलकम यूजर zback22 from Indonesia, welcome on the live stream, thank you so much for sir I was joined, यू आर स्टिल ज्वाइंट, और इसके पहले मतलब अभी आपने ज्वाइन करके लीव कर दिया, ऐसा कुछ है, अभी मतलब आप ग्रुप को ज्वाइन नहीं कर रहे हो, ठीक है। तो आगे बढ़ते हैं हम हमारे टॉपिक की तरफ, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट आवर टॉपिक। यू आर स्टिल ज्वाइंट, और इसके पहले मतलब अभी आपने ज्वाइन करके लीव कर दिया, ऐसा कुछ है, अभी मतलब आप ग्रुप को ज्वाइन नहीं कर रहे हो, ठीक है। तो I should use a different coin to show these things, because this is too much. If I delete everything, then this will be also deleted, which I don't want it to delete. I should use a different coin to show these things, because this is too much. If I delete everything, then this will be also deleted, which I don't want it to delete. I should use a different coin to show these things, because this is too much. If I delete everything, then this will be also deleted, which I don't want it to delete. Just a second, I'm clearing everything. Just a second, I'm clearing everything. ठीक है। Okay, so what we were discussing regarding a bullish abandoned baby over here is first thing that this candle pattern should have a condition of color, discuss, trend, discuss. Gap down and gap up opening should be there. Should be there. It is compulsory thing that gap down should be there from red candle to the doji candle. There should be a gap down opening. Gap down means basically what? If this closing price is, for example, let's say 200, the gap down opening should be 200 as well. But rather than becoming a 200, the opening of the next candle will be 150, which is 50 USDT drop up. And then there should be, if for example the closing of this candle let's say is 110, but the opening of the next candle will be approximately let's say 180, 170, whatever it is. So there is a price hike as well. This is a gap up opening over here, understood? Gap down and gap up opening both are required in the market. Now let's understand how to take a trade in this candle. What kind of trade we will get, what kind of target, stop loss, entry, everything we'll discuss. For making a profit in the market, we require three things: entry, stop loss, target. Now let me show you how you can gain entry, stop loss and target from this position. Okay, first thing, we'll try to make sure that every of those conditions are fulfilled in the market. We need color condition, trend condition, gapped up and gapped down condition should be completed. After that, what? After that, there should be, like for example, if you put a trend line, once you saw a green color candle over here, at the closing, you will put what? You will put a trend line. A trend line is required to be put on the closing of the green candle. Why it is required to put a trend line on the closing of the green candle? Because it will help you in what? Confirming if the buyers are really gonna enter in the market or not gonna enter in the market. Okay, so with this one trend line confirmation, what next thing you do? Breakout closing. Breakout closing is what? Breakout is, maybe this is also called as breakout. The candle went above the this thing, but it came down. The closing was below. This is what we don't want. What we need is that the candle should close above the candle, above the trend line. Got it? That will give us a confirmation of what? Buyers, and the closing of that will be my what? Entry point. This is where I will enter in the market. The closing of the breakout closing, the closing of the breakout closing will be my what? Entry point. Okay, I have entered over here. After this entry, my stop loss will be where? Stop loss will be at the green candles low, will be my SL, stop loss. This is a place where I will keep my stop loss. Or if this green candle is small, it's not that huge, it's not that big, what we can do is, at that point we can put the L, this doji candle L will be my stop loss only if the green candle is small. If green candle is big, we'll put on the L of the green candle only. But if it is small, then we put at the doji candles low. Will be my what? Will be my stop loss. Got it? Cool. After that, we will continue with a target. Target can be what? Once you put the position. Position is this. Can you see? Long position, short positions. What kind of trade are we going to take? Obviously, as it's a bullish candle, I told you it's a bullish candle, we'll take a long slash buy trade. Okay, we'll take a long slash buy trade over here, and from over here just put the long position over here, put at the entry, stop loss, and from there you can keep the target as an one. You can keep the target as 1 is to 2, 1 is to 3, 1 is to 4, 1 is to 5 kind of target you can achieve very easily. Why this? Understood how to take a trade? Trend line at the closing, wait for the next candle to break out, enter at that closing of the breakout candle. Stop loss will be at a second candle if the green candle is small, but if the green candle is big, then we'll enter at the lowest point of the L. After this thing, after entering, we'll do what? After this L, target will put the position which is over here. Can you see the tool of the position? Click on this. This is my long, this is my short position. Pick the long because we are going to do the buy situation. After that buy situation, what we are going to do is just enter the target of 1 is to 2, 1 is to 3, 1 is to 4 or 1 is to 5 depending on the strength of the market. Whatever the strength is, it will depend on that. Got it? Simple to understand, easy to understand. Now let me show you in the real market how it happens in the real market. I will show you. Okay, enter the target of 1 is to 2, 1 is to 3, 1 is to 4 or 1 is to 5 depending on the strength of the market. Now we'll see the bullish abandoned baby inside the real market. How does it look? How to trade? Every of those things. I made you explain what it is. Now let me show you how you can find a bullish abandoned baby inside the real market. Now we'll see the bullish abandoned baby inside the real market. How does it look? How to trade? Every of those things. I made you explain what it is. Now let me show you how you can find a bullish abandoned BB inside the real closing. Always observe open and close over here. Can you see close? Can you see open? I will point at this candle and it will give me the closing. Closing of this candle is 87216. Opening of this candle is 87216. There is no gap opening, but there is a gap down opening actually. Okay. Closing. Always observe. Let's see for the next one. Over here. Can you see close? Can you see somewhere open? Else? Okay, let's see about this one. Give me the closing. Closing of this candle is 87216. Opening is 87478, 87478. It's a gap up or gap down once again. 874788, same. This is not a bullish abandoned baby. We'll figure out bullish abandoned baby very soon. Okay, 50 minutes, 50 minutes. 788. It's a gap up or gap down once again. 874788, same. Three candle pattern, three candle pattern. Figure out bullish abandoned baby very soon. Okay, 50 minutes, 50 minutes. We just have to observe what a three candlestick pattern over here in a downtrend, which will give us later an uptrend. Okay, three candlestick pattern we just have to observe. Uptrend, downtrend. Three candle pattern. We just have to observe what a three candlestick pattern in a downtrend, which will give us later an uptrend. Okay, three candlestick pattern we just have to observe. Uptrend, downtrend. Doji, 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 doji. Doji, doji, doji. We'll find it. Okay, we'll find it. We'll find it. Okay, we'll find it. Let's see for this thing. Closing is at 86989. Opening at 86989. There is no gap opening over there. No gap of opening. Let's see for this thing. Closing is at 86989. Opening at 86989. There is no gap opening over there. No gap of opening. Let's see this. 85614. 85614. No. Let's see this. What is this? 87992. 87999. Gap up. But is it there? Gap down opening. Closing is 87980. 87980. No gap down opening. Gap up opening, but not a gap down opening. We require both. Both is required. Okay. Welcome user. What happened to my chat? 9808790. No gap down opening. Gap up opening, but not a gap down opening. We require both. Both is required. Okay. Welcome user. Welcome user 934966. Welcome on the live stream. Thank you so much for being a part. If you haven't joined my live stream Telegram channel, please do join it. You can see a more option on your live stream. Click on that more, and there will be two Telegram channel. The top one, the fans one, will be the one which you will be having. Okay. Plus, if you are a new user, do tell me I will help you in achieving one Dogecoin completely for free of cost. Okay. If only if you are a new user. Got it? And there will be two Telegram channel. The top one, the fans one, will be the one which you will be having. Okay. Plus, if you are a new user, do tell me. I will help you in achieving one Dogecoin completely for free of cost. Okay. If only if you are a new user. Got it? Let's find it in some different coin. Finding it in this coin is becoming very hard. Let's find in Zao. Maybe here we can find it very fast. Delete everything. Let's find it in some different coin. Finding it in this coin is becoming very hard. Let's find in Zao. Maybe here we can find it very fast. Delete everything. Bullish. Yeah, can we see a bullish abandoned baby over here? Yes, we can see it very clearly. We can see it. This is a bullish abandoned baby. If I point it out at this candle, what is the closing of this candle is 4339. Opening of this candle is what? 4339 point something change, and there is a gap up opening over here. Okay, it is our bullish abandoned baby. Can you see a bullish abandoned baby? First candle color condition, first candle red, second candle like I said doesn't matter if it's a red green, does not matter. Third candle should be a green color candle. Our color condition is success. Okay, it is our color condition is success. After that, like I told you this, that we need a downtrend. This is like, if you can clearly understand this one thing, the highest point the price reached for this, and from here right now we are this. So we are clearly, we can see like a not actually a downtrend, it is a sideways market, but the highest market reaches over here. From there we are seeing a little downfall. Okay, so downtrend check. After that thing, what we require is a gap down opening. Can we see a gap down opening? If I point at the closing of this candle, the closing of this candle is what? 4339.27, and the opening of this candle is what at 4399.24. 0.03% of gap down opening has happened. On top of that, there is a huge gap opening. How much is the gap opening? Closing of this candle is 4338.72, and this candle has opened at 4342. There is a gap down opening of 38 to 42. 1 second, 38 42, 39, 40, 41, 42. 39, 38, right? No, 39, 40, 41, 42. $4 gap up opening has been seen over here. This is our bullish abandoned baby. Three candle. One is having a gap of 4 USDT. One is having a gap of 0.03 USDT. We can see that on the screen over here. Once you see such kind of candle, what you need to do, like I said to you all people, put the trend line on the third candle, and once we see a breakout over here, this is our point where we will enter in the market. Okay, we saw gap up to gap up, so this is our closing of the candle over here. This is a point for us to enter in the market. SL will be, like I said, if the green candle is very big, put it on the lowest point of that. From there, if I point out, if I go on the long position over here, put it at my entry point. After that, go over here like this. And can we see how much gap up opening can we see? This is almost zero, sorry, 1 is to 3 risk reward ratio was achieved from here. Market's highest point markets reaches over here, which is 1 is to 5 risk reward ratio. Just with a simple what pattern, just with a simple bullish abandoned baby candle, we have found out our entry point over here. Why? Market's highest point markets reaches over here, which is 1 is to 5 risk reward ratio. Just with a simple what pattern, just with a simple bullish abandoned baby. I cannot see chat. Okay, I am not able to see chat. So I'm not able to reply to you because I'm unable to see a chat. It is not loading only. What else I'm gonna do? cannot see chat. Okay, I am not able to see chat. So I'm not able to reply to you because I'm unable to see a chat. It is not loading only. What else I'm gonna do? I cannot see chat. I am not able to see chat. So I'm not able to reply to you because I'm unable to see a chat. Just give me one moment. Okay, my chat is getting corrected. Just one moment. Just give me one moment. Okay, my chat is getting corrected. Okay, I can see chat now. So by easily just finding out bullish abandon baby, we saw a good trade. 1:5 risk reward amount of trade we saw. Same I can explain you regarding one more example of bullish abandon baby over here. One more example. Let's see one more example. It started. I can see chat now. Let's go at 30 minutes. Easily just finding out bullish abandon baby, we saw a good trade. 1:5 risk reward amount of trade we saw. Same I can explain you regarding one more example of bullish abandon baby over here. One more example. Let's see one more last example and then we'll shift to bearish abandon baby. From bullish abandon, we'll shift to bearish abandon baby after one last option. Okay. Let's just see one last option over here. What can be my last option? Can I find something? Last example and then we'll shift to bearish abandoned baby. From bullish abandoned, we'll shift to bearish abandoned baby after one last option. Okay. Let's just see one last option over here. What can be my last option? Yes, can you see a bullish abandon baby over here? This is a bullish abandon baby in which first we can see a gap down opening. After a gap down opening, there is a gap opening, and from there we saw a market went up. This is again our condition for the bullish. We will first market is in a downtrend. Check, market is in the downtrend. Second condition, first candle should be a red color. Second doesn't matter. Third should be a green color. It is all three. Red doesn't matter, green. Okay, all conditions are over here. After that, what do we observe? A gap down opening. Can we see a gap between this? The closing of this candle. If I have to type it over here, let's see. Type closing of first candle. First closing is at how much? If I type it at point at the price, closing is 4286.88. Okay, 4286.88 USDT is the closing. Okay, this is first candle. First candle is which? This is the first candle. Okay, now second candle. What is the second candle? Second candle's closing is what? Opening, sorry. Opening, second candle opening is O of the second candle is first candle is which? This is the first 4284.57. 4284.57 US dollar is the opening of the second candle. Okay, so can we see a gap down over here? How much gap up is gap down is there? $2 gap we can see. The price of the first and the second is how much? $2 gap. 0.57 US dollar is between first candle and the second candle opening. We can see how much? $2 gap over here. $2 gap we can see. Let's write it down. $2 gap. And the second is how much? $2 gap. Between first candle and the second candle opening, we can see how much? $2 gap over here. Let's write it down. 2 USDT gap down. Okay, 2 US dollar gap down in between. I will write in the bracket 2 USDT so that you won't get confused. Down. $2 gap down over here. From after that, what do we have to observe? After that, we have to observe the second candle closing as well. The closing of the second candle is how much? Let's see. Second candle closing is how much? If I tap into this closing price, the closing price is 4281.21. This is where you can see it. Okay, if I tap on this candle, how much is 4281.21? Okay, 4281.21 US dollar. This is where you can see it. Okay, that is the close of the second candle. Now opening of the third candle is how much? Okay, 4281.21.